How we doing today, YouTube? D-Ski from D-Ski Grillz back with another cooking video. And today, we're making Southwest steak burritos on the barbecue grill. Let me show you some of the ingredients we'll be using for today's cook. It's getting dark outside, so I'll be moving the light in and out to try to keep you engaged with what we have going on. But easy cook to do, will be done in no time flat. So here's the ingredients we'll be using today. First off, we will have cilantro. A good burrito needs cilantro. We will have white onion. White onion is better when you're talking burritos. To me, it's a better flavor than the yellow onion, so I use white when I'm doing burritos. Our seasoning for our steak will be our Santa Maria style Suzy O seasoning, which is salt, pepper, and garlic with parsley. We'll also get a little texture on this steak, and I'll be using the Killer Hog steak rub. Very, very coarse ground type of chunks of seasonings that'll go on the outside to make a cool crust. We also have corn. We will also be using the Zatarain's red beans and rice mix. This will also be in that burrito as well. And of course, you can't have burrito without some very, very large size tortillas. So we have flour tortillas for burritos. And last but not least, the stars of the show are two beautiful ribeyes weighing about 3/4 pound apiece. So those steaks will get seared. We'll bring them back in, slice them up, build our burritos, then take them back to the grill where we put a nice char and get some nice grill marks on our burrito. I want to thank you guys for joining me. You know what we'll do. We'll take you to the cutting board, show you step by step how to make awesome Southwest steak burritos. Thanks as always for joining me, and let's get cooking. Okay, YouTube, we are back. Like I said, it's getting dark out here, so I want to take a minute and show you our grill setup. We'll let this go for a minute, ash over, and get us a nice hot heat on all of these coals. Now what I'm using is Kingsford applewood. So this is applewood charcoal. I use two fire starters. So one is still burning. The other one is right here where you're starting to see it ash over. We'll let this go while we go in and get our steaks and everything seasoned up. We'll also be using the Craycourt grill grates. So when it's time to start cooking, we'll just lay these in place like this. We could actually do it right now, but we'll leave them to the side and add them a little bit later. So once this ash is over, we'll get a good sear on those steaks, bring them back in, cut those steaks up, build our burritos, bring those nice, awesome burritos back out, and get us some sear marks on those on the outside of those tortillas. So just thought I'd show that to you. We'll head back inside now to the cutting board, and I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay, YouTube, we are back. So here's our ribeyes, as I was telling you. Look how beautiful they are. About a 1/2 inch thick. These are very nice ribeyes I picked up from Kroger this afternoon. I'm going to rinse them real quick, then we're going to pat them dry. So let's do that real fast. Now the idea behind this cook again is to just get our steaks prepped, get them seared, brought back in, then we will cut them into slices, build our burrito, fill them up with the rice and beans, roll them up into the burrito, take them out there, and then grill them together. Now, also what we're going to do is cut up our onions and cilantro and let that be a part of it as well. So we will put that inside and then go out and just sear them real fast. Everything will be done. So let's get these things dried first, and then we'll add our olive oil. We're gonna let these sit for a little bit, and then let me share this with you. I'm gonna go ahead and do the regular package instructions for the red beans and rice. So I'll be cooking this on the stove behind me while we get ready to sear our steaks. So let me get this going. I'll check back with you guys and show you the next step. So YouTube, real quick, I wanted to show you what I'm doing on the stove. So I'm making corn right now. So we're mixing that up. I have some seasoning in the corn, and it's just more of that salt, pepper, garlic. And then, like I said, we're doing the red beans and rice per the package instruction. So right now, I added what it said to do that. We're trying to get that up to a boil. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes to be done. So just to make sure you catch everything we have going on here, that's the deal. And in the meantime, our steaks are still sitting here, absorbing in those awesome moistures while we wait for the grill to get up to temperature. So that's what we have going on. I will check back with you guys in a bit when it's time to do another step. Okay, YouTube, we are back. So all I'm gonna do now is prep our veggies that are gonna go inside these awesome burritos. Again, that is cilantro and onion. So let's do that real quick. And when I say prep, I just mean get them cut and ready so we can sprinkle them inside. Is a part of our Southwest flavor, right? So you gotta have some onions, you gotta have some cilantro. So I'm gonna get a nice portion of this cut up so we can throw that inside with our red beans and rice, our corn, our steak, inside those awesome, awesome flour tortillas. All right, so I want to show you that. I'm going to get back to this corn. Next time you see me will be us at the grill because it is almost ready and it'll be time to get these steaks seared up. So I'll see you guys outside at the grill. Okay, YouTube, we have the slow and sear piping hot now. It's time to get our steaks seared, so let's get our steaks on. Here those beautiful babies are. They've been sitting on that cutting board for about 30 minutes. Now we've transferred them to this awesome pan. Now they're gonna hit the grill. So let's get them going. And we'll lay this one this way. Okay, so we're going 2 minutes on this side, and then we'll flip them over and go 2 minutes again. So I'll check back with you guys when it's time to flip them over. Hey, forgot to say, I got the Weber 22.5-inch kettle out here helping me out this evening. Love this grill. Haven't used it in about a month or so, so we're doing it on the Weber 22.5-inch kettle tonight. Okay, YouTube, we are back. It is time for this first flip. So we are 2 minutes in. We got some good smoke going on this grill. Let's flip them over. See what we got here. Very good. Good sear marks there, and some beauties on this side as well. Okay, we're gonna go 2 more minutes. I'm gonna get this closed back up. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, YouTube, we are back. So let's get this opened up and get these moved over to the indirect side. We have some beautiful sear marks going here. I'm gonna move them over. So what we wanna do now is just let them get up to the internal temperature we want. Then we will slice them up, build our burritos, and then it'll be time to bring the burritos out and get some nice grill marks on them. So thanks for hanging in there with me. I'll see you guys back at the cutting board in just a second. Okay, we are back at the cutting board. I've let these steaks rest on the cutting board for about 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and get them sliced up. These things are going to be great. They're slicing through like butter, and you can see how juicy they are. So we are going to get them all sliced up. Again, we're building some awesome burritos next, so let's get it all sliced. You can see the juices, they're just flowing through these steaks. It may be hard for me to let them get to the tortilla. I may heat it up before it gets there. And let's do the next one. Same thing. I'm eating these edges, they're mine. Okay, so we have all these sliced up. What I'm gonna do now is just cross cut. I'm gonna come across this way. We're gonna do a cut here and a cut there. So now we have a lot of little strips. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna do one cut about here, one about here, and do one more here. All right, folks. So you see what we have now. We have tons and tons of steak ready to build these burritos. So I'm gonna move this to the side and let's get our tortillas into the frame and let you see that happen. All right, YouTube, we are back. It is burrito building time. So let's get started, okay? So what you don't see is the steak on the side, but I'm gonna bring that over. We're gonna go ahead and lay that in place. Okay, so let's add a generous portion of steak. As you can see, we have some prime, succulent ribeye that we're laying in here. Okay, we're gonna come back next. We made our red beans and rice, all right? So I'm gonna get that mixed up a little bit. Again, cook this to the packaging, what it called out for. So the packaging specifications is what we did there. And what I'm gonna do is maybe about a spoon, spoon and a half of that. All right, next up, we're gonna come with some corn. Now again, on the corn, all I did was cook that on the eye. I tried to get a sear on that too. I wanted it to be kind of grilled like, even though I did cook it in the pan on the stove. All right, let's hit it with some corn. Southwest style, folks. Get that nice row of that across there. So building these burritos is what we're trying to do right now. Okay, so we have all that done. I'm gonna get this to the side and the next one to the side. All right, let's not forget that we cut up some awesome cilantro and onion. So let's get that added as well. We're gonna sprinkle a little onion and cilantro on the top of these babies. I really like cilantro, and again, it is definitely a staple of good burritos and good Southwest flavors. Cilantro is definitely one of those things. And we know for a fact that onion is good with anything, so you can't beat that. So let's add a little more of that. There we go. Okay, so we have that in place as well. Now, folks, we're gonna hit it with some salsa, and then we will fold these babies up, okay? Good coat of salsa. Bring all this stuff together, right? And here. Okay. We're done with that. All right, folks, last but not least, let's build our burrito. So when I build a burrito, what I like to do is grab the bottom and make a flap. So I have this flap right here. I kind of fold it. Then all I do is come across, all right, while holding that flap together here, and then come on back again with the other side. So let's get this one folded and here. Okay, and then we're heading back outside to get these babies toasted up. So I'll meet you guys back outside. Okay, YouTube, we are back. So let's get this baby opened up. We are almost at 500 degrees now. This slow and sear is really piping hot now. I'm just gonna grab our burritos and we're gonna put them right here. They won't take long to cook. That heat is going good in there. We'll put one on this side and our other one on this side. We'll let those go for a second, and then I'll come back and check with you guys in a bit. But all we're doing now is trying to get us some good grill marks and get some really, really nice toasted flavor on those tortillas. So I'll see you guys in about 1 minute, and then we'll check back and see how we're looking. Okay, YouTube, we are back. Let's give these babies a flip, and then what we're gonna do is give it another minute or two on this side. Go. Beautiful marks, as you can see. Built-in grilled flavor, folks, and here. I'll see you guys again in a couple of minutes. Okay, YouTube, we are back. Let's go ahead and get these babies pulled. I will meet you at the cutting board and we can check out the final results. All right, YouTube, we are back. So let's check out the final results of our awesome Southwest steak burritos made on the barbecue grill. As you can see, awesome sear marks. We have these babies stuffed with nothing but good stuff. We have our red beans and rice, our corn, our ribeye steak, our cilantro and onion. We hit it with an awesome dose of roasted salsa verde. I'm gonna go ahead and cut into this one and let you see the inside. You can hear the crispiness, and that's because this baby is cooked well inside. And let you see this. This is gonna be some very, very good eating. So if you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know what D-Ski Grillz is up to. And as always, at D-Ski Grillz, grilling is not a pastime, it's a passion. You enjoy the rest of your day, YouTube. I'm about to enjoy me a burrito.